But they're asking me to ask you why you are so beautiful.
I pray a lot. I mind my business. I left Angel TV because my work at Angel TV was done. I cannot be sacked from Angel TV. I left Angel TV on my own accord because I always say it will take an evil person to call me evil. You've been around for quite some time and you know who I am. So it's either my success is annoying the person or my spirit irritate their demons.
The style of the interview has actually changed.
Yeah.
The way I actually plan to do this interview as a sister.
You know, I actually come with love or go with love wherever I go. You get it? So the aura should be filled with love.
I see. Are you in love?
I'm not talking about that kind of love.
But what kind of love are you talking about?
It's platonic love.
Which one is that? I know of agape.
Oh, so you don't know of platonic?
No.
That is a love that exists between two brothers or sisters.
Two brothers and sisters.
A brother, a sister, or a friend. You know, that's what I'm talking about.
So how
so the love that exists between the two of us is part of a platonic one.
Platonic love.
Exactly.
Wow. First time hearing that. Hey, where's the Anyway, welcome to Star FM once again.
Thank you, love.
I see this video on TV, the Purple Room, and I keep asking, you've always known AKUA to be on Angel. Now GH1. What's the story?
So I keep on saying, sir, when you work with somebody, you can't work with a person all your life. It will get to a time that you would have to be independent or you'd have to do things for yourself. So I'm no more with Angel TV. And I realized the best platform for me to show my show, which is the Purple Room, is GH1, because Purple Room is a lifestyle show. And then when we talk about lifestyle show, the best TV station for a lifestyle show like the Purple Room is GH1. So I felt it would be best suitable for me to put it on GH1. That is why you see the promo playing on GH1.
So to that person who haven't seen Purple Room when it actually started, what's the show about?
Okay, so the previous seasons sought to tackle issues that is related to health, women. It was a mix of everything. But this season, I felt it should be just appropriate for me to celebrate beauty queens, since it was my 10th anniversary of being crowned Ghana's most beautiful. So this season's Purple Room celebrated only beauty queens and models, not just any beauty queen, beauty queens that have impacted our nation in a positive way. So
when you say beauty queens, you are looking at the pageantry shows that we've had in this country, and it cuts across board, almost everybody.
Yeah, it's not limited to some particular beauty pageant. It's cut across. And I also interviewed models who are also making it big on the international front. Talking
about beauty queen, this is actually your 10th year?
10th year.
Wow, you've come a long way.
I have come a long way.
God has been good to you.
He has been merciful, grateful, and very faithful to me. If I look at me today and I look at me yesterday, like, God has been good. So
what has actually changed with you in the last 10 years after you were crowned?
Well,
beautiful?
Everything about me, my life, took like a U-turn right after Ghana's most beautiful. And most of the things that I learned in the reality house also added a lot of value to my life. I used to be a very shy person. I'm quite shy now.
Still shy?
I'm shy.
Hey.
So, well, you might see me in
after
public.
How many weeks of being on TV? Like,
you know, me on stage and me
in person,
a function, or me in person, like two different.
I get that.
Yeah. So when you see me on Instagram and you see me in person, like you might think it's a different person you're dealing with. I'm quite shy. I'm somebody who would want somebody to go with me to one event because I don't like to socialize.
reason you came to my studio with 2 well-built men.
Exactly.
To scare me.
No, not to scare you, but to break the ice. Yeah. So now I am not like shy like I used to be. My confidence is like, people see me and they go like, where did you get your confidence from? I built it up gradually, right from the pageant and after the pageant. And then after the pageant, I realized I needed to add value to myself, because you can't be a queen without knowing anything. There is this notion that beauty queens are empty brain people. So I felt I cannot be a beauty queen without knowing anything. So I needed to add value to myself. So I had to go back to school. And then a lot of changes, like it's been great. It's been a great experience.
Right, so,
and I don't ever regret being part of Ghana.
So if you tell somebody that you are a woman with a male genes, what do you mean by that?
I keep on saying that because growing up, ever since I was a kid, I never behaved like a girl.
Tomboy?
Not like tomboy, but I've always had that mentality of a man to make it. I am very responsible. I want to take care of everybody around me. You get it. So because of that, I always want to like strive, push forward to make it. You get it. Where a man cannot go in, as much as I am shy, I will go and I'll make a difference. That is how I have always been. That's why I keep on saying I am a woman, but I behave like a man.
You behave like a man?
Yes.
I see. So
I am so responsible. I live alone. I have a lot of people I take care of. Like, it takes the grace for a woman to do the kind of things I do, to manage a company, set up your own company, Crown. At my age, not too long ago, I think I posted a video, and somebody he's not a Ghanaian, he sent me a message, how are you? How old are you? And I'm like, why? And he said, how can you be a boss at this age? And I'm like, how old do you think I am? And he said 29. I said, I'm not 29. So I don't know the relationship between age and being a boss of your own or working for somebody. So
I'm sure it would be a right platform to tell them you are 33?
I'm 33, yeah.
Wow.
I don't hide my age.
Okay.
I see no reason in hiding. I don't understand why people don't want to.
Oh, so, okay, so when I heard it is just you females who hardly
now that they do so.
Really?
They do same.
Yeah.
Yes. Because
of So how difficult is it to be an entrepreneur in Ghana?
My darling, it's so stressful. Setting up a business, a young lady without support, and I don't have any partner. You
don't have any partner?
I don't have any partner. Everything you see me do, I do it with my own money, my own resources, and my own energy. I don't have any partner. And, have to battle the issue with internal revenue, with SNEDs. And then, COVID, I set up the company right around
2019, get to
2020. So, like, COVID was at its peak.
In March.
No, COVID started in 2019.
2019, get into 2020.
And I started my company in 2020. So like right in the midst of COVID, I started a company. Wow. And then my product, the wine, it's a luxury product. So it's a product that will function well or sell well during events. And then during that time, there was no events going on. And I had to push the drinks too. You need to use a lot of them for sampling, give some out for free, do a lot of advertisement, publicity, and this entails money. When somebody asks you for a drink and you give the person a bottle of a drink, the person doesn't really appreciate it, or they think you're giving them nothing. But a bottle is 40 Ghana cedis. If I give 10 bottles a day, you can do the calculations and know how many bottles is going and how much I am losing. And then how am I going to get this money back? And then the issue with duty in this country is just crazy. It's crazy.
It's on a high?
I tell you, you get the product at quite a reasonable price, but because of duty, you need to hike the price of the product. And people come complain that the product is quite expensive, and there is nothing you can do. I wish I could reduce the price, because I'm a business person. My aim is to maximize profits. I need to make money. How do I do this if I don't push the product? And then I understand that if the price of the product goes down, the demand will go high.
Yeah.
But I can't do that because I cannot push the product and make loss in return. I need to. How do I bring some of the product back into the country if I lose at the end of the day?
Okay, so when I actually posted your artwork, there were 3 questions that came from, I don't know if they all sat in the same room and they decided to ask the same question. One from your friend Tima, and there's another blogger, I think 1957 News or so. Then one other gentleman too who works with me here in the studio. That question, it cuts across board. They're asking me to ask you why you are so beautiful.
Well, my secret is I don't begrudge people. I pray a lot. I mind my business. You can tell. I'm not somebody that you see talking about people or meddling in the affairs of people, most especially on social media. I feel minding your business is the best thing you can do as a person if you want your sanity and your peace as a person. And then you need to be very prayerful. And then again, drink a lot of water. And exercise. That has always been my secret.
I see. So, I've been wanting to see you on my screens acting.
Well,
What happened to your acting career? Tell me.
So I had to put it on hold when I got married. Yeah, and at a point in time, I felt the industry is not well doing that well. So let me just.
But back then, it was. If now you say so,
back then, but the reality is there is not much money in acting.
There isn't.
I don't think so. Well, per my experience, I can't talk for those who are already established in the business, but for an amateur like me, you know, most people, then they will tell you, oh, we have a production house, we are going to shoot a movie, we are doing audition, you will go, and at the end of the day, you have to be paying money. And one ankasa here now, a young girl who is trying to make it, and these people, they are extorting money from you. So it was now that I realized, these people, they were rather taking advantage of us, because if you want to feature me in your movie, you actually have to pay.
Exactly.
But we were rather
give them money to producers to film,
and then they will shoot the movie and it will not even come out. You get it? So back then, I'm like, let me just concentrate on what I want to do, and I went into TV production.
Yeah, but now you have the opportunity. Now you have companies. How about set up, a firm to
produce movies?
To do that.
You know, the reality is, unless you want to do a great production that you think can attract the attention of Netflix, and then show Max and the other platforms, other than that, now you don't sell CDs.
Yeah.
You get it? You can only make your money via
YouTube,
internet. So unless like you think you have the energy to do that top-notch production that can get the attention of these people, else you run at a loss. I wanted to produce a series, but I talked to a few people who have already done that, and what they told me is getting sponsors.
They discouraged you. That's it.
Yes, getting sponsorship is not easy in this country.
You are right. That I won't.
I need sponsorship. I need sponsorship to be able to put it on TV. But I do have a production house. I don't know if you know, the Pepper Room Show was produced by my own production house, which is J&J Production.
Okay. All right. So if you just tune in, this is Star 103.5 FM. I'm having a conversation with AKUA GMB. Continue our conversation with AKUA. So at this point, you have an option to choose questions that were set by my production team and questions we sampled from social media. Which of them do you want us to go with?
You've seen the questions. Which of them do you think will help my brand?
Both.
You are my brother, so choose them for me.
I should choose.
Oh no, it's okay, because I love my fans. I'll go for that of my fans.
You go with the fans.
Yeah.
Solid. Why? Are you scared of my production team?
Oh no, not at all. Not at all. But I love You know, a lot of them want to ask me questions.
Yeah.
I love to answer their questions.
Okay, so let's go into it. So the beginning of our conversation, there was a point you raised that you're no more with Angel. Reason you are moving your content to GH1. One question that has been up, in fact, when I posted the artwork on Facebook, people wanted to know why you left Angel TV.
I left Angel TV because my work at Angel TV was done. I set up Angel TV, and at a point in time, I felt it is time for me to do something for myself. So I left Angel TV because I wanted to build something for myself. You can't work for somebody all your life.
But some actually say, well, this is a company that belongs to your husband. So what is the big deal with you managing a company for your husband?
So there is this saying in Akan that goes like, a woman any away and say, what belongs to my husband does not belong to me. My husband is my husband. I am AKUA. So it got to a time I felt that I needed to do something for me and for myself. So
between resignation and sack, which is actually the right word to use for you leaving Angel?
I cannot be sacked from Angel TV. I left Angel TV on my own accord.
And that's for the records?
Yes.
All right. So to all those who kept commenting on the photo about sacking, please, I'm sure it's been cleared now. It was pure resignation, nothing got to do with sacking. And then I spotted another that said you said there's no fatherly figure in your life. So I was wondering, how can there not be a fatherly figure? Because you have a father, you have uncles, you got married. These three categories are set of fathers that could be in your life. So how come you don't have a fatherly figure in your life?
Is it the person's assumption, or the person said, I said it? Because I don't remember ever saying this.
I see. News cleared. A year ago, there were news of your demise, and it was open. In fact, when I saw the news, the thing actually hit me too. But for some funny reason, something said, look, chill. She is your friend. Check up on her. Maybe it could not be true, because I know how some of these bloggers in this country publish stuff. How did you take that news personally?
Well, paying for said to do any sadio sonta krache. So I realized that the only reason that will make somebody attack you will be because the person has seen something in you or something about you. So, and then the person wants to divert your focus. So will I give these people the fulfillment, or will I just ignore them and move on with what I want to do? So I had these two options, and I decided to ignore them and focus on what I was doing. But
instantly, when the news, I'm sure a few friends saw the story, they saw the videos, and they sent it to you personally.
Yeah, of course.
You saw it?
When I saw the video, it didn't really get to me, because obviously they were lying. And then I'm like, these are lies, so why should I pay attention to them? So it was like when it kept coming, I'm like, ah. So there are discerning Ghanaians who would know that these are just cooked up stories. And there are people too who might believe whatever that is happening. But you cannot change somebody's perception when it is formed. And I cannot start going from home to home telling people, oh, this is... So I don't owe anybody an explanation.
But why would somebody sit and sketch something like this just to mess things up? Well, have you stepped on toes?
I don't know. I can't tell, because I always say it will take an evil person to call me evil. You've been around for quite some time, and you know who I am. So it's either my success is annoying the person, or my spirit irritate their demons, my good spirits.
One lady actually sent this question to me privately in my inbox, and she wanted me to ask you. I would read it the way she sent it. Ask her why she's too matured. And that was the question she just sent to me. I should ask you why you are too matured. And I actually had to go ahead and ask why she said that. She was like, look, people throw tantrums at you and you don't respond to them.
Like I said, they are doing that to divert your focus or your attention. Where obi ohonoma unsako wana cry a problem mano. And you know, will you stop what you're doing and stuff? Or like you focus on what you're doing and make it. Because the best revenge you can ever give your detractors is success. Me, my aim is to be successful. And my aim is not to rely on a man or anybody for money. I want to be very independent. So, na me aim is my aim misika. So what you're saying, or the tantrums you are throwing, me ain't coming. Because first, you know, I didn't understand how this show business, this whole thing works. So whatever we pay now coming, I'll be crying in my room. And later I realized that this is just show business. People want following. People want to make money off YouTube. And then they think, say, they can use you to make money. And you are here crying over somebody. Why be crying now? Here we cry one KBM. So why should you even waste your time thinking about this?
I get it, but you know, there are times some also feel that, well, if somebody give it to you out there in public, you try to ignore over a period of time. One day once you get up, you just throw it back to the person just to settle scores.
You know, I don't totally ignore everything. There are a couple of times that I'll come and respond to things that I think are sensitive, like when they posted that I am dead. I felt, no, this is sensitive, so I had to reply it. Either than that,
your lawyers wrote to a blogger, GHP, I think. What happened to that case?
So they wanted to drag me into Captain Smart's issue
with Angel.
With Angel, and I was not ready for it because I had left Angel TV, and whatever that was happening there was not my problem. So I had to make my lawyers write to them, and I think people were taking advantage of my silence. So it was a warning to everybody who was using my name for profits, because you'd go to YouTube and they are using my name for news that's not even related to me. You know, sometimes they will take my picture, you go and listen to their video and it's got nothing to do with me, just because they know, say, my picture will direct traction to their blogs. No, they just feel like using my picture or writing my name. But I've gotten used to it. They are making me popular, so I have to do it.
Now they're used to it.
So say
now tough skin, eh?
My is for joyful. Or joyful syndrome.
I see. I get it. So it is clear that there are times you've not had good reportage by the media, and well, I want to put them in brackets. Not everybody within the media, but certain blogs, and maybe you should use one as a scapegoat. Don't you think so?
I will not say the media, because it hasn't been the media.
The bloggers
at large. Yeah, it's been some bloggers, not the bloggers. Some bloggers who wants to make money off people. And I've made it a point, and I've made my intentions clear, that if anybody writes anything that is not true about me just to make money, I'll take the person on. But all the things they've been writing, I don't see it to be something that I should waste my money on.
Right.
But I'm waiting for a day that somebody will write something that he's not supposed to write, and I'll take the person on.
So one other thing that I also saw in the questions that people sent got to do with how you handle rumors about your marriage, because it got to a time within a year, like 4 or 5 times within a year, AKUA's marriage is always in the news, and she's doing this, she's doing that. And sometimes I wonder how people or these blogs are able to get this news from somebody's house. And I keep asking, Like how? Because there was a point. Someone actually said there was a time you were slapped by your husband. I was like, was there a point like that?
It's never true. You see me as a very calm person, but many do. I'm not soft.
So you said you have male genes in general.
I'm not soft at all. And my husband is too much of a gentleman to slap me. Ignore them.
What a way to cool me down. What a way to cool me down. But I want to believe when you were married, there were a few times because of some of these news that came up. There were a few times you felt like you wanted to walk out of the marriage because these things were getting to you personally.
Let's stop talking about this.
Your marriage?
Yeah.
This is like you said you are single, Anna.
Oh yeah, I'm single.
You are single?
I'm single.
Like ready to mingle?
I'm not ready to mingle. I don't have time. I have time to make money. If you have a business proposition that you want to bring on board,
you don't have time to mingle.
No.
Why are you saying that?
Because I need money. I need money. If you are bringing a business proposal, you can bring it. But other than that, please, I don't have your time.
You're done with marriage?
For now.
For now means
I have a lot of ventures. I have a fashion school,
right.
A clothing line. I have jewel fashion. I have Sally's products, and I intend to add more to my products line.
So right now it's about money.
I need
distraction.
Attention. You get it? I want to concentrate on what I'm doing for now, at least for the next 5 years.
For the next 5 years?
I have my kids. I have 3 kids. I don't have any intentions of giving birth again.
Okay.
I need to have time for myself, make money,
and see your kids grow.
Exactly. They are my everything. They are all I think about.
Your little girl.
She's so pretty.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So, talking about money, are you still brand ambassador for Omama Royal Chocolate?
No, I'm not.
Oh, what happened?
Well, the negative reportage actually affected my brand in a lot of ways because I lost a lot of ambassadorial deals. But, like I said, discerning Ghanaians will know that this is not worth it. You get it? But I'm good. And I believe in time. Time. It's a virtue. Time, and I'm very patient. Patience is a virtue.
Right.
You get it?
Right.
So time.
Okay. I'm done with social media. Can I go for my producer's question? I like that. So we should be expecting Purple Room on GH1 when?
On the 12th. But there's going to be a private premiere of the show.
Okay.
In my office at Oyarifa. Yeah.
So
on the 5th.
What we are about to see on TV, there's going to be a premiere on it.
Exactly.
I see. So I have seen Purple Room. I know the conversation that goes on there, but I said earlier, this season is for beauty pageants and beauty queens. So for a young man like me and my likes, who are also changing the narrative, making things for ourselves within Ghana, what happens? What stuff do you have for us on
this year's this season's that's why I said this season's Purple Room, because every show comes in seasons. So I decided to celebrate beauty queens this season. Next season there are going to be a lot of changes. You get it? There are going to be a lot of changes next year. You get it? Next season,
yeah.
So I know a time will come that we might drift our attention towards celebrating men, young men.
I think
because
some of us also need some.
I believe there are a lot of men who are doing wonderful well out there, whose name have not even been heard. When we talk about successful men, they are handful, and there are names that you can mention which are handful, but I personally believe there are some out there who are doing marvelously well, who needs to be heard of, and these are the people I would love to bring to light.